The last intensive I did here, I think I used the Bhagavad Gita as a as the base of the discussion that we were carrying on. And one of the reasons for that was that the beginning of the text is a period of time. It represents a period in time in which our young hero, Arjuna, is having a really hard time. He's struggling a lot. And he feels really bad about himself. This is a circumstance that lots of people experience in their lives, and some people, experience throughout their life. They're stuck in the experience of their inadequacy. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, Arjuna's chariot driver, who's also his guru, and I think there's the intention to sort of represent an analogy there, explains to Arjuna that there is nothing to feel bad about and nothing to struggle with. And through the practice of yoga and meditation and other helpful and appropriate practices, one sees through to one's own divine essence. We see through to the infinite resource at the core of our being. And aligned with that resource, it's not that we escape our karma. Nobody escapes their karma. Nobody escapes, work and difficulty. That's what life is. But through our contact with alignment and the overflowing of the unimaginable resource at our core that is our essence, our suffering, our struggle is not the end of our life, but really rather the beginning. And, what flows from our constant effort to sustain this alignment is really just a whole sequence of miracles, which at least have the possibility to be unbelievably beautiful and unimaginable in their abundance. I've talked about that plenty. What I want to talk about, what I just want to say tonight in the simplest possible way is that one of the amazing things about, and the simple effort to ask within ourselves to grow, is that in this wish to grow, there is the possibility that we will stop rejecting ourselves and stop struggling with ourselves, and stop constantly referencing what we imagine to be our inadequacies, and begin to establish a paradigm within ourselves, deeply within ourselves, where we start to experience, make contact with, and experience a very much deeper place within ourselves than any tension or any struggle or any disappointment can ever define. And from that place, staying in alignment with it, we begin to take every difficulty and every struggle and every sense of inadequacy and turn it into an opportunity to refine ourselves more deeply, to release tensions and allow our creative energy to flow. Then instead of being whatever your favorite words are to denounce yourself, instead of being that, you are a growing person. You're a growing person. You are connected to your resource and fulfilling the purpose that every living being has come into this place to fulfill. We are here to grow. And through our efforts, we begin to grow. And even in growing, of course, there's, everything that grows takes in energy and is transformed. Everything that grows takes in energy and is transformed. And in the transformation, it's not painless. Look at any tree on our property or any tree on 33rd Street, they're all huge. And what you will see is a living organism that has grown from within itself, and as it has grown, it has shattered its boundary. It has shattered its bark 100,000 million times. And you see a young tree, the bark is completely smooth. An old tree is wrinkled. Wrinkled with the experience of life that is surging from within itself and expanding its structure from within itself over and over and over and over again as it grows. So that, the difficulties, the challenges, the inadequacies, the awkwardness of being a human being does not have to be the defining part of our life experience. When we understand simply that we are in this world to grow, and when we make the simple effort to hold that awareness in contrast to the endless amounts of negative feedback that everybody gets increasingly in our culture as we move through this world, we are aligned with, in a completely positive and loving way, the essence of our life, and growing to express that essence lovingly in everything that we do. And as time passes and we do grow, love is what happens, and miracles manifest from that. Nothing good ever happens from being negative, ever. And nothing changes. Lovingly acknowledge and do your work, and you will grow in every dimension of yourself in an extremely loving way. How beautiful. Nice to be with you all this evening. Namaste. Namaste.